men won't wake up on my coworker bus.
As a public transit bus driver, we see a lot of interesting things on the bus. We face a lot of challenges. Some of them can be very entertaining and funny, and some of them can be extremely irritating.
He ain't lying.
There are times that you see things that are completely out of the ordinary. 1 second, everything is normal. And then the next second, everything is different. And sometimes you have to do a double take because you're like, wait a minute, that's not how that's supposed to be. Things can get really, really strange on a public transit bus. And you really just want things to go back to normal.
Stop it. Get some help.
You never know what you're gonna get in this job, but I am here to show you some of the things that bus drivers go through.
No! You don't ever want to share? I don't care about sharing. Don't go for the chicken. Don't mess with my chicken. You done put your hands all over my damn chicken.
We're gonna react and give some commentary to a few situations that bus drivers, as well as passengers on the bus, have to deal with while using public transportation. So this first clip is courtesy of MTA Comedy on Instagram. You should follow them. So as you can see, they have a full shopping cart. This is like a shopping cart from someone's grocery store, shopping center, department store. And typically, those are not allowed on public transit buses. They are supposed to stay at the store that they are meant for. But this person even has some assistance. I'm not sure if that bus driver is going to transport them with that shopping cart, but yeah, that's normally unacceptable, but people will try and board the bus with that, and I guess the bus driver will make the decision to continue en route or wait until a supervisor comes to escort this person and their shopping cart back off of the bus. I get it though, it looks like they had a lot of stuff, but generally you're not supposed to bring a shopping cart from a store onto the city bus.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? Do you got my cookies? My cookies.
Getting on the bus, you getting on.
Okay, but you got my cookies?
Are you getting on the bus or off the bus?
Okay.
I love the bus driver's response. He was just straight to the point. Either you're getting on the bus or you're getting off the bus. He was not there for the games at all. And I know some people will consider the bus driver to be rude and mean and grumpy, but I mean, the guy was clearly playing games and trolling.
Back door. Yo, come on, yo, bro, come on, bro. You know you gotta come through the front, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, I was already on the show.
Bro, I just seen you come through the back door, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, you ain't see that main man. That when he got off the bus.
Bro, you got a purple hoodie on. I just seen you come through. Bro, I can see everything through this mirror, bro.
Bro, I literally just was spitting out the door.
Bro, it's always something. Bro, come on, bro.
I just tried to spit out the door so I can get my seat back.
Bro, it's just 250, bro. It's 250, cuz. You are, first though, you know you gotta come through the front. You know you gotta come through the front.
You about to pull. Man, this is my stop. Every
How you gonna say this his stop and he literally just snuck on the bus at that same stop? Now, even though that's a skit courtesy of Bus Driver Do on Instagram, make sure you follow him. This is an accurate portrayal of what really happens on the bus. And as far as bus fare, I know some people are like, well, buses should be free. Well, the thing is, you may be right, but in a lot of places, the buses are not currently free. However, there are a few places in the United States that have been experimenting with fare-free bus service. No fare, no money.
Got kicked off the bus because somebody in front of the bus on some bullshit. Oh yeah.
He's in front of the bus? Here he's in front of the bus.
I'm mad right here. Oh, are you kidding me? Yo, only in New York, bro. Only in New York. Yo.
So I don't know all the details of this situation. Now there's a lot of times when there's no more space to board another wheelchair. There's already 2 chairs on board if the bus accommodates up to 2 chairs. Or maybe there's other people in the section that also fit under the category of disabled or senior citizens, and they're sitting in the front and there's not enough room to accommodate another wheelchair. And yes, there have been cases where a bus driver has passed up a stop that had a wheelchair passenger. But whether someone's in a wheelchair or not, this is something that people in general general like to do. If there's something that they feel was unjustly done to them by the bus driver, they will stand in front of the bus.
A man won't wake up on my coworker bus.
Dude, and I'm telling you right now, Rebecca, that he's on some shit.
He ain't getting that.
Nah, he ain't getting up. Sir, excuse me. Hey,
Who's the driver?
excuse me. Edgar. Hey,
Is that
Hey.
paramedics for him?
call it. They for somebody else up
Stop
here.
them. Can y'all stop them?
Girl, just stop the box, because they ain't gonna sit there and move fast enough for me.
Hey!
Hey, you need attention? Hello? Hey! Yeah, he's out. Hey!
He fucked up or something.
He is, and he got his hand.
So this is something that bus drivers deal with often, sleepers. And it tends to always happen on that last trip, that go home trip. You get to the end of the line, the bus should be empty because when you get to the last stop of a route, everyone should have been to where they need to go along that route. All of the stops have been serviced. It has went along the entire route. There should be nowhere else that you need to go except for that last stop or maybe one of the previous stops. So if you're still on the bus at the last stop, you should be getting off to go wherever you need to go from there. But sometimes you have a person that has fallen asleep and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna ride back around with you. And you're like, this is it. I'm pulling into the garage or into the yard from here. So you're gonna have to make other arrangements. There's even sometimes where a person will be asleep, you'll wake them up, they'll wake up for a second and look at you and then just go back to sleep. So if the bus driver is not able to get the person awake and get them off the bus, then the bus driver will have to call for backup. So if there is a transit police team nearby, then that's great. Or you may just have to call in for a supervisor and they can show up, and maybe the police will show up so that they can get the sleeper off the bus. And maybe if they need medical attention, they can get medical attention as well. Sometimes we'll have very intoxicated people get onto the bus and they'll just be out the whole bus ride. And when you get to the end of the line, you cannot wake them up. They're still alive, but they just will not wake up. Now, it's always good to have some care and compassion for the passengers. You never know what someone is going through. So that's always something to keep in mind. Some people need help, and it's amazing if you can be there for them and get them the help that they need. So let me know what you think of those situations. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and thank you for watching Bus Driver Live.